The bells and whistles in this model home in Santa Rosa make it feel like the house of the future. But with the way climate change is affecting this area, it's very much the house of today. On days like this, with a low fire danger, the impacts of wildfire may be out of sight, out of mind. But 5 years after the deadly Tubbs fire, those who are still rebuilding their homes in the Fountain Grove area are well aware of the situation.
Where we are in Santa Rosa burned down with the 2017 fire, so just simply being able to rebuild quickly enough is a large part of this as we go forward.
That's why there was a lot of interest in this open house today. A company called DeVel showed off a climate-resilient modular home built in a Southern California factory in days rather than years.
You see metal coming off of the spools, they're being folded by our machines, they're being fitted into place and then built within a day. You know, the entire frame is built one day and then the second day the entire home is put together in a shell.
Then the finish work begins, and after about 24 days, a completed house is brought in pieces and assembled into a finished home. The whole process, start to finish, takes about a month.
I think it's definitely an interesting experiment, and it's probably where we're headed, a way to make things more efficiently.
Do you ever scratch your head when you see people rebuilding the old way?
I do, and I often wonder why they would want to build slower than faster if they could.
But it's more than just efficient. It's also designed to be climate resilient. Outside surfaces are largely fire resistant, and the solar panels and backup battery protect against the frequent threat of power shutoffs. The house also features an advanced ventilation system that can filter out smoke and recirculate room air to cut down on the need for heating and air conditioning.
It's so innovative that even 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, when other builders have caught up to what they think is futuristic, we'll even be further ahead.
And finally, the house actually monitors itself for signs of trouble. 300 sensors embedded in the home's walls, electrical, water, and HVAC systems keep track of things like temperature, moisture levels, and even the condition of air or water filters. And if desired, can automatically schedule contractors to make any repairs.
That's the beauty behind what we're doing, is like, why not just be in a home you don't have to think about?
These days, a lot of thought is going into making things that we don't have to think about, which leaves us time to ponder things we'd rather not. In Santa Rosa, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Of course, the company has a number of different designs. You can pay, if you like, as much as $3 million for a big house. They also have granny units, though, that are a mere $300,000.